Hey guys, it's me, Dave. It's 8/13/2022, so it's Saturday night. I'm sitting here having a drink because I deserve it. I'm tired as hell. I was up all night last night and I got tortured all day. I've been going through this for over 30 hours now. So, um, I've been going through it over 30, 35 hours. I get it. I don't get it for a half hour. I don't get it for an hour. I don't get it for 2 hours. I get it for 30 hours. They were hitting me in the head. They wouldn't let me sleep. They wouldn't let me sleep all day. I was in bed all day. I didn't even leave the house today. I'm wearing the same clothes because I've been just laying around in bed all day and stuff. And I got up around 4, fed the dogs and cooked supper and stuff. But um, I've been getting nailed all day, and then they kept me up all night last night for whatever reason. I do want to talk about the program a little bit. I want to explain some things to some TIs out there. If they would watch my videos, they would kind of understand what's going on. You know, um, these guys are government contractors. Okay, they're government contractors. Okay, some of them have front companies to pay for this program. Some of these agencies are involved. I'll tell you something. Uh, you know, People act like they're all evil and everything else. They're not. They're not. The FBI is not all evil. The CIA is not all evil. The DOD is not all evil. If these people would stop talking bad about these agencies, maybe they wouldn't get hit so hard. Um, you know, really. The truth is that um, the FBI or these agencies don't want to see me get tortured. They don't want to see me get tortured like this. I can call up 911 right now and they will send a police officer to come and take me to the hospital. No problem. They're like, do you want to go to the hospital? It's your decision. If you haven't decided yet, we'll send a police officer to your house, and then you can decide when he gets there. You can talk to him. And they will bring me to the hospital, no problem. You know? Um, these agencies don't want to see me get tortured. These contractors are acting alone, you guys. They're not told to torture. The government isn't telling them to torture the hell out of us. They're acting alone by a handler or somebody is telling them what to do. Telling the operator what to do. Okay? Now, I don't necessarily think it's the government because before, when I was getting hit super hard, the government was trying to get me to go to the doctor so this would stop. They didn't want me to. They didn't want to see me get tortured to hell like that. You know, the first time I went to the psych ward, uh, there was an agency down there. They didn't want me to go to the psych ward. They gave me every opportunity to leave, and go back home. They did not want me in that psych ward because I got tortured to hell in that psych ward. They did not want that. These agencies don't want me to get tortured to hell. And these contractors don't want me going to the hospital. And I called up 911 and they're like, yes, we know about Havana syndrome and blah, 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 blah. Now, I can call up 911 and they will say, do you want to go to the hospital? I don't want you getting tortured all night long. Do you want to go to the hospital? And they will come and they will take me to the hospital. No questions asked. No questions. These agencies don't want me to get tortured like this, but they leave it up to me to stop it. They leave it up to me to stop it, which means going to the hospital. So these TIs that are bashing these agencies and they're talking bad about them and they're oh my God, all this stuff. Well, God, no wonder why you're getting nailed so bad. You're getting nailed. You're getting your ass beat by this program because you don't understand how the program works. These are contractors working alone. And sometimes their money gets cut off and they have front companies funding these programs. The last time my program got cut off, they have a couple front companies trying to scrape up money, which they didn't have much of. They found some money somewhere, and they're fixing up their laundromat, they're fixing up the bar, they're fixing up these other companies that they own. They're spending this money, you guys. They're taking it away from the torturers, and they're spending this money on other things. They're throwing picnics at the park for the neighborhood. They're doing all kinds of stuff. They're blowing this money. They want to spend it all. So, it's not, who's responsible for the gang stalking? That's another question. I'm not going to answer that. I'm not going to get into that on this video. I know who's responsible for it. I'm not going to mention it. But, don't make enemies with these agencies. That's the biggest mistake you can make. Don't make enemies with these agencies. They can destroy you in a heartbeat if they want to. Don't make enemies with these agencies. They're not the ones torturing the hell out of you. These contractors are. I've seen them. I've seen these guys. They're not doctors. They're not CIA. They're not FBI. They're meth head scumbags. And they're going to disappear just like the other ones disappeared. You never see them again. They're being told what to do by a handler. A handler's telling the operator what to do. Make his feet itch, make him have diarrhea, make his head hurt, hit him with microwaves to the head, and all this stuff. This is the way it works. They show me how it works. And I don't know, they're government contractors from wherever, but they're acting alone. They're acting alone. And I'll tell you something. When I get hit super hard, the money gets cut. And it's going to get cut again. Someone will help me. Someone will help me. I'm not out there making enemies. I'm out there making friends. And somebody is helping me. And help is on the way. I've been tortured for 3 or 4 months, non-stop. And they're going to cut the money off again. And these idiots are going to disappear. It's going to happen again. There's people out there that don't want to see me get tortured. I don't deserve this, you guys. I don't deserve this. And there's people out there that think I don't deserve this either. And it's going to come to an end. It will again. It happens every time. They switch guys and they torture the hell out of me. And they switch guys, they torture the hell out of me. And their money gets cut. Their money gets cut. Their money gets cut. They're contractors being told what to do. Oh, you can do anything you want to them. Oh, yeah. Until they get cut off. And they will get cut off again. And hopefully it's for good this time. So that's the way these programs work in my program anyway. I'm not out there making enemies. And some TIs are out there making enemies like you wouldn't believe. And they're getting nailed. They are getting nailed. I mean, get nailed too, but, it will come to an end. It's going to pass. It's going to pass, and I'll get a break. Some TIs don't get a break. They get nailed. They're out there making videos, and they're making enemies. So I just want to say that, they need to learn what's going on and how to play the game, because if you're out there making enemies, you're going to make it worse on yourself, and stuff. So anyway, I'm going to cut this off. I'm having a drink, and you guys enjoy yourself, and I'll talk to you guys later.